Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are jumping into the world of Bravo's Married to Medicine and the always bold Dr. Heavenly Kimes. Get ready, because there's a lot of drama to talk about. Dr. Heavenly is known for speaking her mind. She always says exactly what she is thinking, and that makes the show very interesting. But sometimes, her words can go too far and cause problems. In this video, we will look at the latest events that have everyone talking. Dr. Heavenly Kimes is a force to be reckoned with on Married to Medicine. Her unfiltered honesty and straightforward nature have made her a standout personality on the show. However, this boldness can sometimes lead to controversial moments that stir up drama among the cast. While her candidness keeps viewers engaged, it also has the potential to create conflicts that resonate both on and off the screen. In this video, we will delve into some of the most recent events involving Dr. Heavenly. We will explore the comments that have sparked heated debates and the reactions from her fellow cast members. How have her words impacted the dynamics within the group? What do the fans think about her behavior? We will also discuss the broader implications of her actions and how they reflect on the show as a whole. So, buckle up and get ready for an in-depth look at the latest happenings in the world of Married to Medicine. From the explosive confrontations to the heartfelt apologies, we have got it all covered. Stay tuned as we break down the drama and analyze the impact of Dr. Heavenly's bold personality on the show. You won't want to miss a moment of this thrilling discussion. We will look at why people are upset, how fans and her co-stars are reacting, and how Dr. Heavenly is trying to fix the situation. We will also look at her past controversies to understand what this could mean for the future of Married to Medicine. So, get your popcorn, get comfortable, and let us get started. This latest drama began when Dr. Heavenly made some comments during a recap of a recent episode. She was discussing a heated argument between the husbands, but her words caused a lot of trouble. Let us look closely at what she said and why it has made so many people react strongly. Dr. Heavenly's comments were perceived as crossing a line, and the backlash was swift. Fans took to social media to express their disappointment and anger, while her co-stars were visibly upset by her remarks. The situation quickly escalated, creating a storm of controversy that has everyone talking. In response, Dr. Heavenly has made efforts to address the situation and mend the rifts her words have caused. She has issued public apologies and expressed her regret, but the question remains whether her actions will be enough to repair the damage. Looking back at Dr. Heavenly's past controversies, it is clear that this is not the first time her blunt comments have sparked outrage. This pattern of behavior raises concerns about the future of Married to Medicine and whether the show can continue to thrive amid such turmoil. The ongoing drama underscores the importance of being mindful of one's words and the impact they can have on others. As we delve deeper into this latest incident, we will explore the potential long-term effects on the show's dynamics and its viewers. Will Dr. Heavenly be able to learn from this experience and grow, or will her actions continue to create division among the cast? Stay tuned as we unpack the drama and analyze what it means for the future of Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly said, "If you're talking to someone and things get heated, most real men, not gay men or men who are more gentle, but real, straight men, will feel upset if you tell their wife to be quiet." These words sparked a quick and widespread reaction. Many people were upset because her words suggested that being a real man means being straight and acting tough or angry. This kind of statement can be very harmful as it reinforces stereotypes and excludes those who do not fit into this narrow definition of masculinity. Such comments perpetuate harmful stereotypes about what it means to be a real man. By implying that only straight men who respond with anger or toughness qualify as real men, Dr. Heavenly's words invalidate the experiences and identities of gay men and more gentle men. This narrow and toxic definition of masculinity can have damaging effects on individuals and society as a whole. It pressures men to conform to a rigid set of behaviors and discourages emotional expression and vulnerability. The reaction to Dr. Heavenly's comments highlights the need for greater awareness and sensitivity when discussing issues related to gender and identity. In an increasingly diverse and inclusive society, it is important to recognize and respect the many ways people can express their masculinity. Statements that promote exclusion and reinforce stereotypes only serve to divide and harm. Moreover, words hold power, especially when spoken by public figures with large platforms. The impact of such comments extends beyond the immediate reaction, influencing social attitudes and reinforcing harmful norms. It is crucial for individuals in the public eye to use their words responsibly and to consider the broader implications of their statements. Dr. Heavenly's remarks serve as a reminder of the importance of being mindful of the language we use and the impact it can have on others. By implying that gay men or more gentle men are not real men, it diminishes their identity and experiences. It also perpetuates the idea that men should respond to conflict with anger or toughness, which can be damaging. This reinforces toxic masculinity and makes it harder for men to express their emotions in healthy ways. Additionally, the statement implies that a man's worth is tied to controlling his wife's behavior, which is problematic and outdated. It is important to recognize and challenge these kinds of harmful stereotypes to create a more inclusive and understanding society. True masculinity should not be about fitting into a certain mold, but about being authentic and respectful to oneself and others. This idea suggests that real men need to defend a woman by being confrontational. It supports harmful stereotypes about gay men, making it seem like they are less manly or less able to stand up for themselves or others. It is important to understand why this is harmful. It promotes a narrow and old-fashioned idea of what it means to be a man. This can make men feel pressured to fit into strict roles, which can harm their mental health, relationships, and well-being. It also excludes and hurts people who do not fit into this limited idea of masculinity. Her words also disrespected members of the LGBTQ+ community. To be fair, it is possible that Dr. Heavenly did not mean to hurt anyone. Maybe she was just trying to describe a certain type of reaction she noticed. But no matter what she meant, her words had a big impact. Social media blew up. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, every platform was full of opinions. It was not just a few upset people, the criticism was everywhere. People felt truly hurt and offended. The LGBTQ+ community and their allies were quick to point out how damaging such comments can be. When public figures make statements that perpetuate harmful stereotypes or invalidate the identities of marginalized groups, it can have far-reaching consequences. It is not just about the immediate reaction, but also about the long-term impact on how these communities are perceived and treated. For instance, some individuals shared their personal stories on social media, explaining how comments like Dr. Heavenly's contribute to the stigma and discrimination they face daily. Others called for greater accountability and education, emphasizing the need for public figures to understand the weight of their words. The outpouring of responses highlighted a broader issue: the importance of fostering an inclusive and respectful dialogue, especially in the public sphere. Furthermore, Dr. Heavenly's comments touched on the idea of what it means to be a real man. By suggesting that only straight men who react with toughness or anger fit this definition, she reinforced toxic notions of masculinity. Many people voiced their concerns about how such statements pressure men to conform to harmful stereotypes and discourage them from expressing their emotions in healthy ways. In summary, Dr. Heavenly's remarks not only disrespected the LGBTQ+ community, but also sparked a much-needed conversation about inclusivity, respect, and the impact of words. The overwhelming reaction underscores the importance of being mindful of our language and the responsibility that comes with having a public platform. People shared their thoughts online, saying things like, "Heavenly always says something reckless, but this time she really went too far, and so, are you saying that gay men are not real men? Heavenly, you should know better." These are just a few examples, and there are many more online. What stands out the most is the deep disappointment people felt. Many fans felt hurt by someone they looked up to or enjoyed watching. They expected more, especially from someone with Dr. Heavenly's platform. This situation is not about canceling someone for making a mistake. It is about holding public figures accountable for their words and actions. Words carry immense power, especially on social media, where they can reach and influence thousands of people. The strong reaction to Dr. Heavenly's comments highlights the importance of using one's platform responsibly and thoughtfully. After receiving significant criticism, Dr. Heavenly issued an apology on social media. She expressed regret, stating, "I am with you. I am sorry. It was an ignorant statement. I am a grown woman, and I can admit when I am wrong. I did not mean to hurt anyone." Her apology is a step in the right direction, acknowledging her mistake and showing a willingness to learn and grow from the experience. However, it is important to recognize that an apology alone is not enough. True accountability involves taking consistent actions to demonstrate a genuine commitment to change. This means understanding why the words were hurtful in the first place, making concerted efforts to educate oneself, and actively working to avoid similar incidents in the future. By doing so, public figures can show that they are dedicated to personal growth and to making amends with those who were affected by their words. This process of accountability and growth ultimately helps create a more respectful and inclusive society. Public figures hold a great deal of influence, and their words can have far-reaching consequences. When a public figure makes a mistake, it is not enough to simply say, "I am sorry." They must show that they understand the impact of their words and are willing to make changes to ensure that such mistakes are not repeated. This might involve seeking out education on the issues at hand, engaging in meaningful dialogue with affected communities, and reflecting on their own biases and assumptions. Taking these steps demonstrates a genuine commitment to change and growth. It shows that the public figure is not only aware of the harm their words caused, but is also actively working to make things right. This approach fosters a sense of trust and respect between public figures and the communities they serve. It also sets a positive example for others, encouraging a culture of accountability and continuous improvement. Ultimately, true accountability is about more than just words. It is about taking meaningful actions that demonstrate a commitment to personal growth and to creating a more inclusive and respectful society. By doing so, public figures can help build a world where everyone feels valued and respected. The question is, was the apology enough? Some fans accepted it and appreciated that she admitted her mistake. They saw it as an honest effort to make things right. However, others felt that the apology was not enough. They said it did not go deep enough and did not address the bigger issues. They pointed out that this was not the first time she made hurtful comments and that a simple apology could not fix the harm done. Some people felt it sounded more like damage control than a sincere apology. Some people felt that her apology did not show real regret. This leads to an important point. Dr. Heavenly has a history of making controversial comments. This incident did not happen on its own. It is part of a pattern. To fully understand what is happening now, we need to look at some of her past controversies. Let us start with her feud with Latasha Sweet Tea Lunsford. Do you remember the Instagram Live incident where Dr. Heavenly made hurtful comments about Sweet Tea's struggles with fertility? She said something like, "My mama always told me," which many people found insensitive and hurtful. Dr. Heavenly said, "I have a better chance of having a baby than she does in hell." This comment was extremely hurtful because it made fun of a personal and sensitive issue. Struggles with fertility are very painful, and joking about someone's pain in that way was seen as cruel and insensitive. It is important to remember that making light of someone's struggles with fertility can cause significant emotional distress and reinforce the stigma surrounding infertility. Dr. Heavenly's remarks sparked a lot of backlash, with many fans expressing their disappointment and anger. This kind of controversy can create tension among the cast members and affect their on-screen dynamics. For a show like Married to Medicine, where relationships and interactions are key, such conflicts can make it difficult to maintain viewer interest. In the world of reality TV, drama and conflict can draw viewers, but there's a fine line between entertaining disputes and harmful behavior. While audiences often tune in to see the drama unfold, it is important to remember that the people involved are real individuals with feelings and relationships that can be deeply affected by what happens on the show. Dr. Heavenly's situation serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibility that comes with being a public figure. Her words and actions not only affect her own reputation, but also have a significant impact on the dynamics of the cast and the overall atmosphere of the show. Being a public figure means being constantly in the spotlight, and every word and action is scrutinized by both fans and critics. This level of visibility comes with a responsibility to be mindful of how one's behavior can affect others. Dr. Heavenly's future on Married to Medicine may hinge on whether she can learn from this experience and make amends with her fellow cast members. It is not just about issuing an apology, but demonstrating a genuine commitment to change through consistent actions. The incident underscores the importance of empathy and consideration in all interactions, both on and off-screen. Empathy involves putting oneself in others' shoes and understanding how they might feel in a given situation. Consideration means being thoughtful and respectful in one's words and actions, especially when dealing with sensitive topics. In a reality TV setting, where conflicts and tensions are often heightened for dramatic effect, maintaining empathy and consideration becomes even more crucial. Public figures have the power to influence social attitudes and behaviors. By modeling empathy and consideration, they can set a positive example for viewers and help foster a more respectful and understanding society. Dr. Heavenly has an opportunity to reflect on her actions, seek out education and understanding, and engage in meaningful dialogue with those she has hurt. Through these steps, she can demonstrate her commitment to personal growth and rebuilding trust with her cast members and audience. In the end, reality TV can be both entertaining and impactful. When public figures take responsibility for their actions and strive to be better, it not only enhances the quality of the show, but also contributes to a more compassionate and inclusive world. Dr. Heavenly's journey toward accountability and growth could serve as an inspiring example of how challenges can be turned into opportunities for positive change. Saying sorry on a public platform is a good start, but it is not enough. True accountability means taking consistent action and really wanting to change. It is not just about saying, "I am sorry." It is about understanding why your words were hurtful, learning from your mistakes, and working to avoid similar issues in the future. This might mean getting educated, talking with the affected community, and thinking about your own biases and assumptions. Growth comes from this continuous effort. It is possible, but it takes effort and the willingness to be challenged. Will Dr. Heavenly take this chance to learn and grow? Only time will tell. What does the future hold for Dr. Heavenly on Married to Medicine? We will have to wait and see.